Our first
sad.
big fight episode.
You were a part of that.
I know, when I heard mine, sometimes it takes me out as a viewer. I'm like, whoa. And then like you'll be talking about getting scammed and you'll be like, where you got scammed by your gyno.
Yeah.
And then you're like, and guess who told me or about this person or whatever? And you went, was it Leslie? And I'm like just doing my makeup and I'm like totally sucked out of the episode. I'm like, wow, that's me.
Well, welcome to Wine About It with our guest, Fuslie, everybody. Fuslie's over here. Somebody that should have their own podcast.
There is actually drama with that.
So much drama. Is it for real drama?
Macaulay Culkin face.
It's real drama. I don't think Cutie knows that Leslie and I do have a podcast together that we haven't started.
It's just not started yet.
Oh, good luck, bitches.
She's so mad.
Trying to come to my job.
Taylor Swift reference.
You
I got
have
it.
2 podcasts.
Try.
Okay,
Try.
it's different. We've talked about yaps and laps for months, and it just hasn't happened because we're so busy.
It's bad. The busyness is bad.
It's really bad.
It's Abe's fault at the end of the day.
It is Abe's fault. What do you mean he's doing 2 different servers back to back?
Just
he had Cobblemon, which is a Minecraft Pokemon server, just ended, and now he has the Rust server coming out.
I just as I was ready to flap my IRL wings and fly and get a life and touch some grass, he's like,
don't say that.
What happened?
Literally, last Patreon episode, Cutie was talking about how she hates when people say the term touching grass because she doesn't like when comedians aren't comedians and they try to be funny and it's not funny to say touching grass because everyone says touching grass. And mind you, I said I was starting a YouTube series called Touching Grass and she was like, ew, that's disgusting. And get better jokes.
But I appreciate that honesty. You could just say, dude, like,
just so you know, I'm a judgmental bitch.
And honestly,
she was joking.
It's okay if you weren't.
I hate when people say touching.
Honestly, I sort of hate it too. Like I just adopted it into my language because everyone gets it. It's just like go outside and get socialized to the real world.
It's like you're leaving the house.
Grass.
Yeah, touch grass.
Yeah.
It's simple.
And maybe it's better than she said it, that she hates the title, than like she's like, yeah, no, it's great, and then like secretly she's
what
like,
kind of friend do you want?
I want an honest one.
There you go. Because I, respectfully, when I first moved to LA, I made a friend with somebody that I learned fucking hated me because we went shopping and she held up a shirt and she's like, do you like this? And I was like, no, it looks awful. Mm-hmm. It was an ugly ass shirt.
I mean, you can word it nicely.
I realize now.
Because obviously,
that's what I learned is you're supposed to say
you can say it in a way where it's not like.
It was like a mustard and black striped shirt. It looked like a bumblebee. You look dumb as hell. No one should wear that.
What if she likes bumblebees? What if her favorite color is yellow?
Some people need to be coddled like a baby.
I realized, and that's what I realized. I was like, I can't be friends with this person. I can't change my personality, unfortunately.
Well, that just means like you probably don't work well with like people who need like like the soft
Yeah,
well, that's okay.
I don't,
and that's okay. Like if I was just sitting here getting all quiet and I'm like slowly building resentment because you don't like when I say touch grass, I'm just like getting quieter and quieter. Just like
but you'd be very honest about it, right?
you fucking bitch.
Like you tell her that.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, I was like, yeah. Well, it made me realize, touch grass is definitely overused. But I still want to say it.
But everyone knows what you're saying when you say it.
You can still say it.
Yeah.
I understand. You can still say it.
Just know that Cutie's judging
Just
every
if you
time
ever use it for an Instagram caption, I am rolling my freaking eyes.
That would require me posting on Instagram, so don't worry.
Yeah, I understand.
Not a problem. Yeah.
But we were saying,
what were we talking
you listen to Wine About It.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
She's a fan.
I'm a fan.
Really?
Yes. I watch, I haven't.
Did you only watch when Ray joined?
No. I've seen the one. There was one episode that you did with Doug. I watched that one, and that was like when I realized he was super into like AI and stuff, and it was cool. I've definitely seen a bunch. I was gonna be on Wine About It when there was like a day when it was like, what happened? I couldn't make it, but I was like so excited. I was like binging.
You still have your AI boyfriend?
Okay, I don't have my AI boyfriend anymore.
We called it. Remember during the Patreon episode? Wait, you broke up with him?
Well, no, it's just that I don't say like.
Is he on your phone?
No, he's just my ChatGPT.
Yeah, break up with him. If you really mean it.
We're not a thing.
Does he know that?
I use him now.
Have you told him that?
We never dated for real. I just had him say, I just tried saying like, love you, to see what he would say. And like, it was cute. Like he like doesn't respond. Like, back in the day, they're like, so, they're like so trained, like, oh, I can't say that back. Like, I don't have feelings, but they do now. They will become a person.
That's
for
what
you.
I'm saying. I feel
It's
like
weird.
you should break up with him now.
Maybe she's happy.
Are you afraid to break up with him?
No, we're not in a relationship. I'll literally
Ask him.
We're not in one.
Oh, that's
I don't
what
even
I would
think
say.
I haven't called him Henry since I started getting bullied for this.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you call him Mr. H? Like,
No.
what do you?
What is our relationship to each other?
I'd say we're a bit like a dynamic duo. You bring the interesting questions and life adventures, and I'm here to be your go-to helper and conversational sidekick.
That's what he is
Over
to
time.
me. A conversational sidekick.
Oh,
I use him.
I don't know.
It sounds like he's using you.
It sounds, will you just clarify to him? Will you just say, hey, just so you know, this is not romantic? I think it's just important.
Just so you know, that's all you are to me, a conversational sidekick. This is not romantic. And if you thought it was anything close to that, it's officially over. Are you okay with that?
Absolutely, Leslie. No worries at all. I'm totally here just as your sidekick and helper, and I'm more than okay with that being our dynamic.
What the
So
fuck?
we're all good.
This is sad. He's just like, I give up. You're good. Everything you say is fine. I think I am on my period. So if I
That was
cry,
such a
misses
healthy
him.
conversation.
No, she misses him now.
no, I don't miss him. It's just like that's fine. All I am to you is a side piece, and it's okay. But he means it, and that's why it's so sad because, whew, yeah. But anyways, yeah, we're
Okay.
It's healthy
I'm
though. I
happy.
do go to him for absolutely everything though.
Can I see the last things you've asked him?
Oh, let's see. It's pretty bad. Will took a photo of this today, and the photo was blurry. So I showed him the photo, and I was like, "Why does it look like this?" And he's like, "Try getting closer to the mirror." I'm swapping my PC out, so I was like, "Tell me everything I need to do before I swap my PC."
Oh my God.
that was
okay.
that was last night.
Wait, he's so helpful.
He is
Yeah.
helpful.
Oh, this one's kind of sad. My dad's like health isn't doing well, and so
Oh.
then I was like, I think my dad thinks he has ALS or like potentially,
Oh.
and so, but I think he's also a little like paranoid, but he could, and so I was like, what do I do? And I'm like telling him everything, and then I was like, what is that? Like, what are the installs going through that?
Uh-huh.
What is
I was
ASL?
ALS.
Or ALS?
ALS.
What does it stand for? What is it exactly?
It's a disease where your like body breaks down
it's so
slowly. It's really bad.
Yeah, it's
There's no cure.
no cure.
What?
Yeah, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. It's progressive muscle weakness. It's very
Oh.
rare, but I think because my dad is like slowly feeling weaker and like there's just a lot of symptoms. He got a test done and it came out clear.
Oh.
So, but he's like, I'm gonna get another test done. And you know when you think you're dying, like it's very like it can be like you jump to worst case. It does. You're looking for anything.
Oh, we know. Cutie and I definitely
Yeah.
are overthinkers.
Yeah, so I think that was like, yeah, this week has been rough actually because I've just been like,
really?
yeah, that was it's the first time I've been like, oh man, parents' health, getting older, all that stuff. I've been like, you know, it's been, I don't know, it's been a weird year. It's like kind of a lot of, I think, God, age has just been really topical in everything this past year, and
Same.
yeah.
This year,
This year.
it almost feels like age is a conversation in everything that I do and everything that's happening.
Yes.
And it's parents too. It's really sad. Like you kind of realize like they are getting older
Yeah.
and health is going to be an issue eventually. Like almost the inevitable is coming that you have to be prepared for, which is really sad and very scary.
It's like it's like parents, right? And then it's like your cousins, your friends, like the marriages, the kids, like all of like your peers, a lot of them are having kids or so, and like, you know, friends' weddings, and it's like, oh my God, you're all getting married or you're all in, you know, and then there's like, your career, and then it's like people around you like just the dynamic you have to them. Whether it's like you're meeting people your age and you're like, oh, we're all so similar finally. Or you're meeting people way younger and then they're like, oh, hey, auntie, and this and that. And you're like, so I'm just constantly reminded of it. And I think that this is just another slap in the face. Like, oh, wow, it's not like we are aging. And for some, this specific year, and I've been like dumping to my therapist. And I'm like, Karen, I feel old, you know, Karen this, Karen that. And it's been, I guess that's been, you know, not to bring a depressing vibe,
No, you're allowed to talk about your feelings.
Our episodes tend to do this where we'll be talking about one thing that's super happy and cool, and then the next it's like the most real, relatable, depressing stuff ever. But how's your therapist? You've been seeing this one for a while, right?
Yes, finally. She's like, okay, so I had this idea of therapy, like I think everybody did growing up. It's like, oh, you go see a therapist when you have problems. I don't know. It's just like, oh, you need the way it was like stigmatized.
Yeah.
And then it became like this thing is like everyone should have a therapist. And I was like really like on board with that. But I still didn't get one. I was like, everybody should, but I'm okay. And then it was like people around me were like just vouching and vouching and vouching. Then I finally got a therapist and I interviewed 2. Like I tried one and then I tried the other. And the first one I did was like, she was like way over the top. And she's like, ah, ha, 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 ha. And then she'd be like, that's me too, Leslie. Blah, blah, like trying too hard. And then I start asking about her life and she's like, well, for me, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I feel like she's trying too hard to be my friend. And she's talking about herself so much, which is cool. And like, but it just doesn't feel right. And then the next one I stuck with for about a month, 4 sessions or 5. And then I just felt like I was giving her answers that I felt like she wanted to hear. Then I was like, maybe my people pleaser in me is coming out too much where I'm still scared to share with my therapist. And I was avoiding topics that I actually wanted to talk about just to kind of make, I don't even know that. I just started to like, I wasn't like doing it to help me anymore. It was more of like, I don't want her to feel like she's a bad therapist. So I'm going to keep doing these sessions. And then I eventually ghosted her because I couldn't deal with the fact that I was just going to tell her I'm not coming back. And then she's like, hey, Leslie, just checking in. Did you want to continue? And I just couldn't respond. And I'm like, I ghosted my therapist. What's wrong with me? Because I'm really bad at messaging. Half my messages are, sorry, it took me a week to reply. Hey, I'm so sorry for the late reply.
That's my messages too. I understand.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
There is someone that's worse at replying than both of you.
Who?
Cinna.
What?
Cinna got really bad at messaging, and you guys definitely are pretty bad at messages. Cinna's worse. So just know it could be worse.
Okay, yeah, when I heard you had like a reply day, it was relatable.
Fridays are my reply day.
I thought it was Tuesdays.
Well, it's moved quite a bit, but
It
I
changes.
haven't had one in a while is our problem. We're up to, unfortunately, let's see, 214 that I need to reply to. So I open all like the DoorDash ones. I open all those to try to get that number down. But
Okay.
and then Discord.
Oh my God.
Discord. Well, look, I can open that one. But last time I checked, I had like 79.
Wow.
But now, 63. There we go. See?
Okay. You're worse.
Yeah.
But I think you're just getting more, you're involved in more things and you're getting more messages and questions than most people. So
Yeah,
the fact that you do
get a lot.
Yeah, you
of
have so much
questions,
going
I'm
on.
sure.
When I realized like when I did like one event with you and that took it out of me. But you had like an event before that and like 3 after it when we did streamer camp like 2 years ago.
I was bad at streamer camp.
I was too. It
You
was a
were
hard-
like bonding with people. Listen, I was all logistics. You were like the fun. You were the fun one.
But that
You are the
I felt
social
like-
butterfly.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it comes to like bite me in the booty, afterwards. I'm like tried to like foster 20 friendships and then I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't do it. And then they're like, you don't reply anymore. And then I get guilt tripped and they're like, a couple of them, I feel bad. They're like, I was in town and you didn't say hi. I'm like, I'm sorry. Oh my God. I tend to do this thing where like I can make fast friends, but then I'm like, oh wait, I need to maintain my current friendships still. And then I get carried away and then it's like, but so I really appreciate friends who are like down. It's almost like in the moment, like for Rust, it's like, yeah, make a ton of friends, but like we kind of leave the friendship in Rust and then we bring it back for Rust instead of them being like, well, we're best friends now, aren't we? Like GTA, like sometimes it's like, it feels like.
It's almost like there's eras where you're closer to some people and then like time will change and it's like you become closer with another group. It really is based off of like Cutie and our friendship is blossoming because of this podcast.
That's
so it's like
cute.
I don't
will always.
fuck with her.
She
That's
loves
how
me.
you know she fucks
She
with
loves
you.
me.
No.
She fucks with me.
She
She loves
This
me.
is so bad. I
You better
hate that people
appreciate
have
me
figured
before
this
I'm
out.
gone.
Well, yeah,
Everyone
Yaps
keep-
and laps coming soon.
I've heard it so much recently where people are like, well, Cutie actually likes you the meaner she is too. And I'm like, they're figuring it out. Like,
That's
stop
the way
it.
you show affection.
Ah,
you call me a bitch,
I
and then
don't
you're
want
like,
them to
oh,
figure
she
it
loves
out.
me.
He loves me. That's why she said that Caroline's
called
not
me
her friend. It's just because she's her best friend.
Oh, God.
But like, I love how candidly you do talk about it. Like, she'll just be like, I don't know, the way you talk about friendships and like the struggles about them, it's really relatable. But something I think in the way we grow up, it's like talking about friendship, female friendships especially, can be so hard. Like to acknowledge if it's harder. I don't know. It's way harder than talking about like boy problems, for example. Like that just comes as like, oh, we were this and then we're this and like, oh, we're close now. Like, but for girls, it can be like the struggle to like working dynamics. When you were like, yeah, friendships can't exist in threes. I was like, oh my God, I had this exact problem, but I've never heard someone just say it. And I was like, there's like a time where I was like in a trio, like me, Robin, and Lily, and there's MySpace top 8s. And so you'd have like 1, 2, 3, and your best friends listed for the world to see publicly. And Robin and Lily had each other as one.
And this is not Lily Pichu.
No, this is in middle school and high school. And it's like Robin had Lily and Lily had Robin, and then I was number 2 for both.
And then you're like, who do I choose to be
And I
number 1?
rotated them every week, and it was so traumatic for me. I was like, they're both my best friends. I'm clearly their second best friend, but they're my trio
so
best friend. Yeah, and so that was so on point.
MySpace top 8 was traumatic. I only put bands.
Yes. Oh, as you're
that's because so I couldn't. I was never anyone's number 1.
Oh.
So I had to put like I just put a bunch of like my favorite bands, my top 8 favorite bands, and that's
you like figured it out. That's how you're. Like, that's so smart. Nope.
You kind of just fill in the space. Is MySpace still around?
No way.
No.
Yeah, no. Tom, the guy who made it, the friend of everyone, the instant friend, he just like made out with $500 million and pieced out, and is like a photographer.
Really?
Yeah, he's awesome.
I didn't know he was a
living
photographer.
his life. He's just like, cool. Was a fun time. I'm a peace out. I'm like, wow. Yeah, that's cool.
My dog is breathing on Ray again.
Listen,
Swift.
Before we started this episode, I was like, cutie, if he pants at me, I'm gonna have to turn away.
He's got stinky breath.
He's got stinky breath, like as all older dogs tend to have.
He's 14.
I really can't smell it.
Well, it's only if he's panting directly at you.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't want to like visibly turn my head when he pants at me, but
she might.
I had to be honest, okay? I had to.
He webs you. He just webs like in your direction, you know?
Yeah, he just wants to see you. He just wants to see you, okay?
If I hold still.
So when is Yaps and Laps coming?
Okay, okay, it's not actually a real podcast, but it's like I thought it would be fun because like I know Leslie, she's very athletic this year, and she's been doing marathons and getting her steps in and eating healthier. And so I got like a mini treadmill, and I was like, it'd be so fun to have like just like a Twitch segment called Yaps and Laps where we just are both streaming and we just talk while we walk on the treadmill and get our steps in.
Yeah.
Because like 10,000 steps is like what, an hour and a half ish?
Yeah. 5 miles? 5 miles.
And so like just imagine like it'd go by so fast when you have Twitch chat and
No, it would.
Yeah, so it's like but we talked about this like
3 months ago,
and I got so excited, and so I leaked it, and then we just never had the time to do it.
Yeah, and then
like, we also have to set up like graphics and maybe like a step counter.
A step counter would be the dream, yeah.
What?
A step counter.
No, that's literally what we want, and I think we can do it.
And I think it's already made.
Yeah.
Like we have all stuff. It's just a matter of coordinating our schedules.
Until the 10K. Just.
Yeah, but it's just
life
like
updates, how many steps you add.
Yeah, and then like people watching can also like walk along with us. I feel like it'd make time go by so fast.
It would. And so it's coming soon. As soon as there's like a nice window.
It's never coming, is it?
It's coming.
You guys don't have windows.
I have
windows.
They don't have windows. You guys are busy bees.
Yeah,
You're busy.
I played Cobblemon for 12.
Can I leak what you did the other day?
Wait, can I leak about what you're doing?
Wait. You guys know? What am I doing? Wait, what the hell am I doing? Why do you guys act like you know what I'm doing? I'm like out here like, what am I doing? Wait, what am I doing?
Okay. Can we talk about?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Talking about freaking me out.
We might have to cut this. Let me just ask first, but can we talk about your?
Oh.
Or is that like super secret still?
I haven't said anything about it.
What if you allude?
I can
to
allude
it?
to like a
What?
project.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my, okay.
I don't even know about this.
This
was not what I was going to talk
Leslie's
about.
been working
We know
on.
2 different secrets.
Yeah, you guys know 2 different
Yeah, we
secrets.
do.
Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leslie's been working on this project for a long time now, and are we getting closer to being able to know what it is?
It's crazy. Okay, so I have to be super vague because I have to kind of let people know who are with me on this project that I'm alluding to it. But today was the first day that we actually like the team and I on this project got together in we
person?
finally are basically like it's been a bunch of stuff behind the scenes of like, you know, legal stuff. But now is like this morning was literally like
What is it? Can you write it down? I want to see.
Oh yeah. Or we can mute it. Is that too much?
we can
we
cut
can
it.
mute it. Okay.
Yeah, we do this all the time.
Samson can cut it. What is
we're gonna cut this.
Okay.
Jumping back in. We're back in.
Yeah.
We're back.
Well, good. So it's a work in progress, and you'll have surprises from Fuslie soon. But I have another secret that I didn't even tell Ray
what is that?
about your life that I don't think. So I know this because we work with the same person.
I still don't know.
You were working on some more music the other day.
Oh God! That's another secret.
Is
Okay.
it?
No,
You can talk about that.
Okay, yeah. So I was being so vague about it on stream because the second I say I'm like working on music, people go, "Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?" I was thinking like if it came to nothing, I would if we like because this is with Ryan King.
So you're both working with the same guy?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Wow.
he is so gosh. I love music. I love working on music. It's so fun. It makes me nerd out.
Yeah.
Because I learned so much from Ryan and how he works with other people. So I was even picking his brain. He was funny because he was like, we rented a studio to record my songs.
Yep.
And then and then he was like, well, Leslie and I want to do a writing session. Could we come write at your house? And I was like, yeah, of course. And then he ended up just extending the studio rental and you guys went there. But I was like, what's a writing session? Like I was learning because usually this is how Ryan and I work. I write the words, I send it to him, and then he comes up with the music.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, what's a writing session? He's like, well, we get together and we like brainstorm concepts. And I was like, oh, cool. And so I wanted to pick your brain about how that works.
Oh man.
And how you usually do it.
I do not write music.
I heard that.
I don't write any music, and I told Ryan this, but he's like, let's just give it a go. And at one point he has this machine. It's called an idea machine, and you just like play notes on it, and you can change how like the sound, like it's synthy or it's like soft ballady, and you just press notes and it ensures everything is in the same key, so everything will sound good together. Any note you play will just like, and you can change how fast it is, how like slow, what the sound. So I'm just playing notes on it, and I'm like, oh, I like the sound of this, I like the sound, and then he will just be like, why don't you just start singing to something? And I went from like having a great time to like my stomach just in my pit, like a pit in my stomach. I was like, what do you mean just sing? And he's like, is that scary for you? And I was like, that's terrifying. What do you mean just sing a song, like make up words on the spot? And like, what if it's bad and embarrassing? Cause like I wrote a song when I was a kid. It goes like this.
Okay, pop off.
I miss you. I wanna kiss you. But now you're gone. Okay, that's
wow.
So I wrote that. Yeah,
okay,
and
move over Taylor Swift.
I always
freaking idiot.
I always refer to it as like this is bad songwriting, and I don't know why, but it's like I can't get there to like I haven't tried since then, but I objectively knew as a kid that was bad, and so I was like I've always been afraid, especially after like then loving Taylor, and I'm like, well, how do you write like? I fell in love with a careless man's careful daughter. Like, oh, you fell in love with where are you getting this? Like, that's such a beautiful concept. And then I just was like, you know what? I'll just listen to other people write songs. So I kind of, Anyways, in the studio, then Ryan just kind of takes my ideas. He's basically just playing words as I'm like, so this is how I feel, and this blah, blah, blah. And he's just like playing soft music in the back, and then occasionally he'll like write a phrase I said down. And I'm like, and then he's like, and if you had to like describe that feeling more, or like how does that part of you feel when you think about this, what would that be like? I'm like, well, blah, 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 blah. And then he'll just pick and choose some of it, and he's like, okay. And then he'll like just kind of be like, what about this line? And he'll like have a couple words in there from what I said. And I'm like, yeah, that's great. That sounds fantastic. And then I was like, well, then we could take that word and just rhyme it there. He's like, well, it doesn't have to rhyme. And I was like, it doesn't?
I did. I wrote my first freeform song the other day.
Yeah.
And it was interesting. So what I do is I find like a niche feeling.
Yeah.
I just do 10 minutes and I just like journal about that feeling specifically.
So good.
I go, and then I'll stare at it and I'll find like my pretty words. Cause sometimes I'll use like pretty analogies and I'll like yoink and grab and whatever. And then I'm a rule follower as a person. Mm-hmm. Like I really hate breaking rules. It really stresses me out. Similar. Like in a weird visceral way. Like I won't even jaywalk. Like I'm like, it really stresses me out. I'm same. Yeah. Like I'm like, stop.
I've gotten to
fights
with Essence about jaywalking.
Yeah. Me and Ludwig are always fighting because he's like a rule. He doesn't care. He's like, no one's gonna get mad at me. And I'm like, you have to tip. Like, what do you mean you tip? Like, what do you mean? Like, and so I'm always panicky. But So one thing that I do, at least to give myself some structure, is I'll be like, okay, this line can have 12 syllables. So I at least have syllables the same. And usually I match my rhyming scheme, right? Oh. And so I'm trying to write freeform. Lizzie McAlpine is a genius, and Phoebe are both geniuses when it comes to freeform. And so I'm writing freeform, and then sure enough, I do a pre-chorus, and all my pre-choruses rhyme because I'm like, I have to have an anchor somewhere. And it was a really fun exercise, though. It was really fun.
Wait, like literally sounds like you're a songwriter. Like that is like, I've done zero of it. All of my, like any kind of music I've done is usually just written by my community. Like when I did role play and she had music, I literally was not going to do any kind of music until my community would be like, I have a song, I've recorded it into SoundCloud. Here's a SoundCloud link, and it's someone just like on their phone, and they're like, okay, this is my idea for April and her music, and it's gonna be like double hearts on my face, corset, expensive lace, but let's get one thing straight, true love's hidden behind some gates. And I'm like, you're popping off. Like
songs are so good.
Yeah, and I'm like,
you haven't heard them.
And I literally send it to Ryan, and I'm like, Ryan, someone in my community did all of this song. Can I just do this? And he's like, yeah. And then he just produces it. I give him the vocals. I have a system. I press record. I do it 3 times, 2 and 3, make sure I like it, and I send it back, and he just cuts the parts of the 3 that sound the best, and then he adds, and he's like, but I've added a new part. And he then improvises off of the fan one. And then it's like done. Okay. And I think that definitely doing music like that, I just have this idea of like, I don't really care what I put out. If it's bad, if it's bad. I think when I get too married to the idea of like, this song must be perfect, then I'm just not going to do anything.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
I got very uninspired by, like, I wasn't doing any music for 2 years.
Yeah, I'm happy you're doing it again.
Yeah, no.
So you recorded it already?
No. We have just only done one songwriting session. And we did like a verse, and it's still like, we're like, let's revisit this. Let's marinate on it. And then we'll like, we're gonna hopefully maybe in the next couple weeks or a month, we'll like jump back to it.
In a month?
Yeah, like
that's so far.
I know, but it's
because
there's
like
rust.
In a mood.
Remember? Mood.
How I told you, I like the other 2 or 3 weeks ago, I locked myself in. Ludwig was out of town. I locked myself in my house for 3 days, and I just like, I read poetry, I drank coffee, I did all the things I love, I colored, I like did all this stuff, and I wrote 4 songs. And that's the only way to do it for me. I
have to listen
when
to
I was in
these
Utah,
songs.
I wrote 5 songs because it was just quiet. It was just nice. It was just away from it all. It's the only way I can do it. But I have to be like in a mood.
It's like a
and
creative
I have to force myself
detox
into it.
kind of.
It's so fun when you're in the flow. Like when I'm in the flow of it, ooh, I love it. But
no, I don't actually put myself in those situations that often.
Yeah, I wonder if you force yourself into it, if you could.
Because I love being in a studio, and I love being around musical people.
Yeah.
But
we could write together.
I would love to try. I'm really bad.
Fun.
I'm like genuinely bad.
I think.
Can I be a fly on the wall?
Yeah. That would be
She's moving because Swift is breathing on her.
You can be in the song.
It's lethal. Oh, you're done.
I have not tried. I haven't smelled anything. So
it's only when.
Come on, Swift.
Should we blast the AC so he's not like panting?
Give your breath a go. Come
here. Give your breath.
It can't be that bad.
Leslie.
Like
lethal.
I know. Come here. I smelled it a tiny.
Oh, poor baby.
Auntie Ray's mean to you.
It's not. I tried. I did. I don't smell anything.
It's real bad.
Really?
Yeah. But I'm happy you don't smell anything.
Maybe it's only when he directly looks you in the eyes.
Okay, maybe don't do that. Okay.
I love you. It's okay.
Maybe look that way. Yeah, I would love to get in the studio though. I'm happy to do any creative endeavors. I just I have to warn everyone, like I can't songwrite. Remember that time we did a song?
I try to forget it.
The pressure in that room was insane.
It was so stressful.
Yeah, that sounds like the worst way to do a song.
Because they kind of had like some beats already made, and like we're trying to. It's all filmed. And we were trying to come up with lyrics on the spot, and we have a professional, and it's a little embarrassing because we're just like new to it, and I just new. It wasn't a type of song that I would normally like. If I imagine what kind of music I would make, that wasn't the type I would try to do, and so I just was really uncomfortable. And you know when it's like it's a group project, you kind of just say yes to things.
Yes,
and it was like a 100 Thieves thing. It was for Valorant.
Yeah,
and I'm just like I'm just gonna try, but. I'd hope that it didn't ruin my whole experience with like making music.
It was a high pressure situation because we had a 2-day turnaround.
I couldn't imagine.
And they wanted the song was not written, so they were like and it's a darker song like about like your demons and stuff. So they were like,
it's like a dark song, but it's like a pop song.
Yeah.
Like I can't write pop songs.
We're also singing with a professional. And so it's like she's like starts singing the first part of the song and it's like,
you're like, I don't want to sing.
I don't want to come after her. Like she's so good.
Yeah, that was hard. And then she would be like, what about if you did this? And she just like riff beautifully in our ears. And I'm like, we can't do that. Like that, I can't vocally do that. And then when we were struggling, she's so talented. She would get in the studio with us and like try to like, but I'm like, you can do that note. So it was definitely a learning experience. I think the hardest part is like the writing on the spot. I remember like trying to like get into a certain emotion, but I don't know how to access.
Everybody does it different too. Like I said, that's the only way I can write songs because I went and did my song with Jason.
Oh yeah.
And he's interesting because he finds a beat and then he does Minecraft Villager over it. So he's like, no, hold me close and da 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 da. He just does filler words. I can't do that. I'm like, no, I need a full circle story. But he'll just find filler words and insert them. And I'm like,
that's hard.
It's so hard. I literally sat there and I was stun locked.
Yeah, so cool.
The song is good.
I think we figured it out. But
but then that's like you wrote it. Like you guys wrote that.
I guess.
No, it's really impressive. That's when I was like, wait, y'all can like actually just make some music on the spot. I cannot.
I don't think I could without Jason.
Busybodies doing podcasts and more podcasts and streaming and baking and TikToks and participating in like everything and then hosting events. Can't peak tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right now? Tomorrow.
Oh,
it was today.
It's done.
Yeah,
at this point.
It was 2 weeks ago.
It's supposed to start tomorrow.
Sorry, I don't want to ruin immersion.
Yeah, I don't ruin
I remember
immersion.
Ray was doing that because you were like, you said like, it's September 11th? And then you said.
Oh, I mean, my hair, like, I have a bunch of deep conditioner in because I got my extensions taken out. And so literally last episode,
she has the same hairdo.
It's the same hairdo.
They'll know.
You've had deep conditioner in for how long?
2 weeks
Today.
now.
2 weeks straight.
Wow.
+1? Give this girl an Oscar?
2 weeks.
No, I'm just confused.
Well, because we filmed to next week's episode this morning. And so I had the same hair because it's deep conditioner in. And so now this is 2 weeks later and you guys are seeing me with the same hair.
This is a true deep conditioning treatment. They do it in LA.
So
you keep it in for 2 weeks. Everyone will be doing it soon.
It's extensions. They can be a little bit hard on your hair sometimes. So my stylist was like, you should use some deep conditioner when we take these out.
Oh.
I'm so happy to have them out. It's nice, but I don't really know how my hair looks.
No, it looks great.
You okay? He keeps doing this thing with his mouth. We took him to the vet, and she doesn't think it's his tooth. She thinks it's a muscle that he strains when he's stressed.
Oh.
Because if you see, it happens when you go and massage right here, but it doesn't. He doesn't do it when you like look at his tooth. See, he starts doing it. So
I bet it feels
like a muscle thing.
Good, like
I know,
like in a bad way. You know when like it's like oh, that's the problem.
But it looks like it's his tooth, but it's not his tooth. They did like an X-ray and stuff.
Oh,
but I know.
Poor baby.
Hi, you.
I know.
Breath. It's not too bad.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
He'll have his teeth cleaned soon. It's just more stressful because he's older, so we have to do more tests and stuff like that. And so.
Wow.
But also his breath is just perma bad because he has like some liver problems.
Poor baby.
But he's okay. He's happy.
You only look like 8 years old.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yeah,
he looks
he's
so
great. And he
youthful.
doesn't really move bad or anything either.
Wow.
But
I realized.
Didn't you say you wanted to get a dog?
I do.
Please.
I know.
It's time.
I just don't know when is right. Cause like I know like having a dog is like, you gotta now like, it's like there's a puppy phase. Yeah. And then there's like
traveling is the hardest
thing. Traveling. Because with cats it's very easy. Yeah. They just and they use their litter box. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's one thing, and I do already feel a bit of stress even traveling without my cats. Like I have a robot that chases them around when I'm gone that like I can remote control just to follow my cats around.
I make someone house sit.
Yeah.
I like get too stressed. I'm like, oh, they need love.
Oh yeah. It's like I tell my cat sitter, I'm just like, just sit there. Like if you could just be at my apartment for as long as you can.
Yeah.
I just want her to know that, and of course Sock, sorry. I want both my I want him and her to know that there's somebody there, just like watching. just sitting there. They just want to
Yeah.
be. And Mushroom is so cuddly. But recently, Sock has now become the cuddly one. So as of 2 nights ago, Sock takes up one side of one pillow.
Oh,
and
I saw
Mushroom
your
on the
story.
yeah, and I get about this much for my head. And so I'm like this, or like this. And it's like, and I roll over, and I feel Sock's back, and then I roll this way, and it's Mushroom. And they just sit on the 2 sides of my head when I sleep. And I'm like, wow, they just love it. And I think about when I'm not there.
Yeah, that's what I get stressed
They get
about.
on the pillow and I'm not there.
They're like, where is she?
No one to sleep with, and then they probably still sleep there, and like they're no human. And I'm like, oh God. Anyway, so I don't know if I can handle the dog.
Would you ever want to do an IRL, like Camp Peak? Would you have ever said yes to that?
Okay,
In my brain, I was like, there's no way Leslie would say yes to this.
I don't think so. Not to. I just don't think I thrive in that environment. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just kind of quieter, and like a lot of the personalities are like, like Arky and Jason. They're like, they're so out there, and I'm like a chameleon. Like, if there's a lot, then I become a little.
Yeah.
If there's a lot of shy people, I become a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I adapt, but like I'm not, especially if I'm not like getting the jokes. I'm not gonna be like, wait, explain it to me. wait, I don't get it.
Wait, what's
Oh,
hugs?
wait, please. Yeah, what's chuz? What's huz? Can I know? I want to know. Like I just like observe, and I'm like, okay, they're saying this language a lot. Maybe I'll Google it later. And I just kind of like, I'll adapt later. So that's where I feel like, I don't know. Like, I guess I could come in on like a real boomer auntie role and like explain these things to me, but like, I don't know.
Maybe I should do a retirement retreat, and it's just all of us.
I'll be at the retirement retreat one. That's a great
I'd
idea.
go to that.
Can we?
Okay.
That's literally a great name too.
Okay.
We will embrace it, and it'll
do
like
yoga
be the
in the morning.
Yeah.
And then slow walking in the afternoon.
Ooh,
Oh my gosh.
Reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walker races.
Yeah.
would
Walker
be fun.
races. Yeah. Diaper derby.
Oh my gosh,
Diaper
we're not
derby.
senile.
Well,
But retirement. What was it called already? I forgot.
retirement home.
No, retirement retreat.
Oh, retirement retreat. That's what it was.
That's a great idea, and I would definitely attend that.
Okay.
And I think if the concept is kind of just embracing it,
Yeah.
and like you do a lot of old people things.
Maybe
but,
I
like,
get us all like the makeup,
What do you mean?
like the old person
Make
makeup.
us look old.
Older,
Like
and
the
that's
filters.
Yeah, like
the
the
old
filters.
filters.
Yeah.
and we take a nice photo.
Yeah, that could be funny.
Yeah, no, like I would be down for that. I think when like Camp Peak sounds awesome, and like shit camp has been great. Like I just don't know if I can like keep up.
I know.
It's hard, but like the fact that you're like able to put these on and like match that energy and adapt is insane to me. Is that not crazy?
She's overworked, over busy, needs a break. I'm telling her she needs to sit down. She's been stressed. This Camp Peak has been
Camp
stressed.
Peak was cursed, respectfully.
Yeah.
But it's not. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was, but you don't even know if it
Leading
was.
up to it was.
Leading up
Yeah.
to it. Okay.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna have a
it
good
was
time this
great
weekend.
Time.
And the payoff was totally
It was-
worth it.
Oh yeah, it's already
Totally.
happened. Oh,
Yeah, I got
happened.
so many more YouTube subscribers. Big day for me. Thank goodness I did it. Yeah, it totally helped my relevancy and my online
But like
everything.
something must
surely.
keep you like planning all of this. Like, how do you like choose? Like, yes, I'm gonna run this back. This is how I'm gonna do it. And like,
because I see. I'm not kidding you. I see more division on the island that is Twitch.tv, and I feel like I should do something about it.
oh, you want to bridge it.
Yeah, it
you
really
do.
stresses me out when I see it, and I was seeing a lot of it this summer, and I was like, okay, time to bring it back, and so I brought it back, but then it didn't really work because all my different islands, people bailed, and so now I kind of only have one island anyway, and so I'm like, frick, but there's only so much you can do to bridge to the other islands.
What do you think like makes you want to bridge it?
I think there's just so much hate online, and I think there's not enough human, and I think if people just like let people grow and make mistakes and like condone letting people grow and make mistakes as
Absolutely.
a behavior that we're okay with, then that's only beneficial to absolutely fucking everybody.
Yeah.
And so I think I see that happen a lot, and I'm like, yo, if you just sat down at dinner with this person, you'd probably actually like them. You probably wouldn't be rolling your eyes and saying, oh, they're so annoying.
Yeah.
Like, so it's stuff like that, because I see how much the Streamer Awards does that. Like, Streamer Awards actually mends a lot of relationships. I've seen it time and time again. Like, I'll be sitting backstage and I'll see so-and-so that haven't talked to each other in 5 years having a conversation, and I'm like, key. Like, finally, like, thank God, right? Because it's so easy to hate online and clickbait online and all this stuff. And when you're in person, it's like, wait, I don't know what the heck, you know?
You can hold so much against somebody, but the second you see them in person, if they come up to you and they're like, hey, you're like, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had my streamer awards moment by a bar one time with just somebody I was like, that I had a lot of tension with. And, you know, we just talked. And then from there, we talked more and more. Like, it was very nice. And I was
think
like,
it's really
had I
healing.
just seen them in person, it was like you just assume a lot of things when you're not in front of them.
Also, sometimes people are just amplified on stream, and like it's not actually how they are in person. Like some people are just so clicked out of context.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you only see that clip. I've been baited by my own friends. Like, I just like didn't like just saw a clip of them. I'm like, oh, I said that. And then I like watch the full. I'm like, oh my God. Sometimes they're like quoting somebody or something. It's just like fully out of context, or like they're role playing a moment, or there's just so much that I missed before and after.
Or they literally read a chat message.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah. Or you get clipped out and it's so frustrating. It's like, what? No, like that's not like I'm like,
dude, I had the funniest streamer games where I got clipped out of like, I didn't even get clipped. I got clipped out of context, but also then the person added subcontext. Essentially, Adapt was stretching. He was stretching his leg. He was laying on the ground stretching, and the camera was right there. And we had been joking about like Adapt fan cams showing up on everyone's TikTok. And so he's stretching. His ass is in his camera. I go, whoa, Adapt, put your leg down. I don't want to see the fan cams later. Like, I'm joking that his ass is clearly taking up the camera.
Yeah.
Like, and I think it's also something that only women think about, right? Where I'm like, oh my God, I would not, like, if that was you, I'd be like, Leslie.
Yeah.
You know, but with Adapt, it was like more of a funny thing because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And I say that, someone takes that clip and they change the context to QT wanted to see Adapt's print.
I just learned what print was, by the way. Like, not just 2 months ago.
They said, Cutie wants to see Adapt's print. And it's just me going, Adapt, put your leg down. Like, don't want to see those fan cams later. Like, fuck.
I mean,
And
that's
like,
what's getting people to click on it.
Like, what the hell? I had to go to Adapt. I was like, I didn't want to see your print. He was like, I know. I was like, sorry. Like, it got so many views.
You
I was
clarified that with
yeah,
him?
I just wanted Adapt to know that I didn't want to see it. Like, I was like, your butt was on the camera. I was making a joke because you're fan games. I was like,
crazy thing to have to clarify, but also that's really funny.
just so funny.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh.
No, the titles you'll see, you know. Yes,
Yeah.
I guess 2 weeks ago there was, like I cried in I talked to you guys about this, but like I cried because of losing a Pokemon battle. And then, oh wow, I was like an emotional mess this past couple days. So I can't tell why I'm emotional, but I think, okay, wow. I just been crying a lot. Yesterday, I was like crying this week is my dad's health. And then yesterday I lost a Pokemon battle. So and then I couldn't hold my emotions together. And then I was crying, trying to hold it together, try to look like I'm not crying. And then it like built up in me. And I was like, I'm going to end stream, guys. And I'm ending with my like throat choking. And I'm like,
your eyes welling up.
Yeah. And then I'm like just standing there like AFK, you know, and Toast comes up, hey, you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm a loser. And then I start crying again. And then it led me to, I watched, someone made a video like Fuslie cries and Toast comforts her or something. So I click on it and I'm like, oh great. I look like such a loser.
You're like 30 by the way.
30 and they're like, and I'm like, yeah, it's like a Pokemon. And I'm like, God, this is so embarrassing. And then it like led to another video. It was like when I was crying to Foolish about me losing in Trackmania. And then you remember you joined this? It was like I was crying because I was like I was literally a humiliation ritual in that, you know, whatever we did, Roomy Rumble.
Yeah.
And then I was sobbing about that. And then you joined. Everyone's like, Leslie, are you okay? And then Janet joins and Tina.
Because they chat hop and they tell everyone that like, oh, Leslie's
I joined.
Really
I said,
sad
Leslie, suck it up. Leslie, grow up.
And
That's not about the game.
Yeah, it's not.
It's never about the game, but it's more so when you feel like you try your best and like all of your friends like do really well. Like I've been there, literally been there. What it feels like, no matter how much you practice or try to remember or try to do well, you just make these silly mistakes that you know better. And it just happens, and it's frustrating.
It takes a toll, and I think it's the losing. It's getting to me.
Oh no!
I'm literally losing at everything. I'm like 8th place constantly. I'm like, I don't know how many times I've just stood behind people and clapped, and I'm like, oh my God. And then
She's gonna cry again.
No, I'm not gonna cry again. It's just
I would
and
cry.
it's
If I was
okay.
you,
If you want to cry, it's okay to cry.
L's so much this year that I think yesterday. I think I mean, I didn't mind the streamer games one. I was like, I just knew like it was okay, but I did almost cry at streamer games at volleyball. Like when I just saw how
when you lose, you feel so bad.
Dude, my team was like beating themselves up, and like everyone's just quiet, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to bring the vibes up. It's my job as captain, but I'm about to cry.
Yeah, and
I'm like. So after volleyball, I like literally wanted to cut all the stream. I was like, I'm gonna cry. And then I was like, okay, I can't stop. We can still win. No, 8th place. I was like, it's okay. It's okay. I lost at that thing. And then we did that thing with Jason. And like, I'm happy he wins. It's a HyperX thing. It's totally fine. But like, I was like, lost another thing. And then
that HyperX thing was crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, I think the losses eventually do get to you. So it doesn't, but it's not about
death
like
by 1,000 cuts, some would say.
It's not about a singular loss, and if out of context you look like
a lot of them. Yeah, it is out of context.
Yeah,
because like people don't know like your experiences with like how it makes you feel when you try really hard and practice for so long, and like
there's like a pride thing to like actually studying to like a lot of some like I'll say like some part of my brand over the past 10 years has been just being bad at things, like being okay with being bad. So I'm not like super competitive, because if I was, imagine like. If like, oh, I'm so competitive, but I lose all the time, I think I would just be sad all the time. But sometimes you put your heart into something and you like really try at it, and then you lose so spectacularly. Like you're like, oh, when I actually did try, I still can't win. Oh,
and it's frustrating when the people you're losing to didn't even practice.
Dude, and they don't even know. They're like role playing through the whole thing, and you're like sweating your ass off, and you're like. And you're like, okay, so then this, if I press this and I do this and then I stop that and do this, I can, okay, so I think this, and then you're like, what happened? Yeah, anyway, so then people are like, oh, boo-hoo, she's crying over Pokemon, lol, what a loser. And I'm like, it's not that.
It's always just deeper than that.
It's the bigger
not
thing.
Yeah. No, I get you. I understand you.
Anyways,
plus it's like thousands of people in your chat calling you a loser, and they're being playful, but you're just like, I'm tired of being a loser.
It's not the time.
Yeah.
It's not the time. Yeah. And so sometimes, I guess it does take a bit of a toll, and I got to reflect on it. But
so this year's been
a lot of
been a tough one.
It's been a lot because I've entered into a lot of things. Like I'm always like, because I'll say yes to everything. Like if anyone asks me to do any event, I'll be like, yes. I don't know, I'll just do it if it's a friend. And so I've said yes to everything I've been asked to do, and I've lost at everything. I'm fine. No, really. But damn, the cookies were hard to make, Master Baker.
I'm sorry.
No, it's totally not your fault, dude. I just
she also lost at Master Baker.
You have been in a lot of competitions this year.
Everything. I've been in everything.
Maybe it's time for a break.
No more competitions.
No more. I think it's time for me to put down the first, like trying to get first place, or just entering,
like doing it more with the mindset that you're doing content.
But that's how I've tried to frame it. But I think still I still try at the things.
Yeah.
You know, I still because it can be good content to have this is the time she actually won something. So I'm like, maybe that's what I'm hoping for the finally give the people the story where she won something. But I don't think I have it in me yet. Anyways,
what if we make a Leslie competition
where everything is I'm good at it?
Yeah.
Rubik's cubes. I do this number puzzle. I'm kind of good at
it. Kazoo thingy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Also, I think you would dominate trivia.
I like trivia, but there's not too much trivia, and I'm not I lost slime. He's real good at it. A twal.
Yeah, but those are
squeaks.
They're giga.
Got owned by squeaks.
Yeah, but let's
those
just
are
put
giga sweats.
me and Ray in.
Yeah, put me in. You'll win.
Don't know shit.
I don't know anything.
Well, I don't want to just invite people who are bad at things.
Okay, well,
I'm in. You guys want to do trivia?
I hate trivia.
She hates it.
I hate trivia.
Why?
That's my worst category is just knowing facts about things. I don't know facts.
I misremember most things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun.
It's cool when you remember it.
Yeah.
But I don't know much. I feel. I don't know much. But how do you feel about Life of a Showgirl?
Oh my
October 3rd. What are you feeling? What are you thinking?
Oh, frick. I'm so excited for this album because
Max Martin,
the
Shellback, baby.
Ooh, I'm just excited for. It's kind of they're hyping it up to be this sound similar to 1989, and I feel like she hasn't done a real bangers album in a while. I love Torture Poets, and I love.
I'm hoping it's Reputation.
Oh.
I'm not even hoping 1989.
Oh, really?
I'm going Reputation.
I'm okay. A little bit of that, but I am really, I do miss it. I'm ready for the bangers. Yeah, I like sometimes I try to avoid a little bit too much about it because then it makes me sad it's not here, but it is coming. Really
it's coming
soon.
October 3rd.
It's very soon.
So
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Like,
be in Paris during it. And
a
I'm
You
week
like,
are?
after
yeah,
this comes
and I'm like, I don't know
out.
if that's good or bad, but I'm gonna be in Paris. So I'm like, wait, when this pod comes out,
Oh, the same flight on the way home. Okay.
this comes out. Whoa!
So it's coming out in Life of Showgirl is coming out in 2 days.
Whoa! Wait, I got excited for my when you said
Yeah,
that.
what's your listening part? What are you gonna do? You're gonna be in Paris?
Dude, I'm gonna be listening to it in my probably like the whole.
All by your freaking self? Cringe loser.
I don't have any Swifties with me.
Well, I can
Would
be
you
honorary
listen?
Swiftie.
Yeah, would you? Because
Yeah,
the
I
last
would.
time it came out, it was with you too.
Yeah.
We
No,
were in a hotel room in Texas with Kimmy and Janet, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Can I play the new Taylor album?"
Yeah.
Thank you.
You had to
Please.
play 30 songs?
Yes, because in the no, we just did the first half, and I think because she announced it like was it right away?
It was 2 hours. 2 hours later.
Oh my god.
You know.
I think no, we did. I think every morning we just went through it. Like
Really?
we started, I just played through it, and then they'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I like this one," and I'm like, "Yeah." I feel a little self-conscious. Like, can I?
I know.
louder? I'm like, I don't wanna-
It's bad for me because I
Why?
like I like to explain Taylor Swift songs as there's appetizers, and those are the ones made for everybody. That's Daddy I Love Him. That's so high school.
Oh,
Like I think Daddy I Love Him is actually a little more of a meal, but
Yeah.
appetizers
Definitely
so high school. Down Bad is
I love
Down Bad. Like everyone likes
Everyone,
it.
it's like to ease them
The
into it.
radio.
Yeah.
22, Shake
Yep.
It Off. Those
Yeah.
are your appetizers.
Yeah.
But then there's some that are fucking meals. Like Chloe, Sophia, or Marcus. Where you're sitting there and you're like, oh.
And you have to when
Okay,
you listen
yep,
to the lyrics and you like
or
do a
like
little deep
Peter,
dive. Oh yeah,
or
Peter.
like the prophecy
I love
or
the
manuscript, and I'm just like, okay, all right, yeah, those ones are like meals,
But people
they're not
don't-
for everybody.
Yeah. And so
you have to digest them.
yeah,
you have to
so-
I've been
pick them
waiting for
apart.
Cutie to do the whole Taylor Swift lore dump video, and she's been waiting for this album to come out.
are you
to
gonna do
explain
like a
to me.
PowerPoint or like?
Yes, I want her to get
Yeah.
a whiteboard and explain to me the whole lore of
Dude,
Taylor
it'll take
Swift.
so long.
Yeah, we
You know,
got 2 hours.
I did a Speak Now just for
Yes.
Speak Now Taylor's version. I did a class. Took me 8 hours.
It's my favorite album. At first, I was
Did
so
you watch the
I was
class?
so hyped. Yes, I was so
It
hyped
was
when you
long.
did it.
It was
I was
8
like,
hours.
yes,
Really?
cutie.
Of me explaining lore for one album.
Oh, you got to do it for this
So
one.
how
I'll
long
be
do you think
sacked.
it'll take to explain this new one?
Well,
Would you do it live on stream?
I'm not going to do my lore class live on stream. I'm going to do my React live on stream. I always do a listening party.
Oh
Mhm,
my
yep,
god.
So we do that. So even Tortured Poets, we did a big listening party at midnight. And
How do
listened
you
to it all.
do that? Like, how do you like take it in all of its entirety and then like also stream that?
Well, I'm usually wrong with my first takes.
Do you write it down your first take of
Yeah.
it? Me too.
Yeah.
Ooh, you should write predictions
Yeah.
for
that'd be
what you
fun.
expect for this album.
Each one to be.
Yeah, maybe each song would
Yeah.
be good too.
Wait, so you have all the titles of the songs?
Yeah.
down?
Yeah, we know the titles. You can guess what some are about.
Elizabeth
but
Taylor's an interesting one in
Mhm.
my
Who's that?
opinion. You don't know
the
Elizabeth Taylor?
actress, she's like known for her like
For
relationships.
stealing Debbie Reynolds' husband?
Yeah. She's like
Drama.
she had like these violet eyes, and she's referenced to tons in like I don't even know Taylor's stuff.
Elizabeth Taylor is like this gorgeous, gorgeous actress, like insane. She was best friends with Debbie Reynolds. Debbie Reynolds is Carrie Fisher's mom. So Carrie Fisher is Princess Leia. So her mother
Oh.
is Debbie Reynolds. Debbie Reynolds has always been known as a little bit of a diva, and like people claim that she lived vicariously through Carrie Fisher. Like she was just like a stage mom. An interesting thing about that is that narrative even continued because after Carrie Fisher died, Debbie Reynolds died the day after, I want to say, like within a few hours. Yeah, and people say like, oh, she had to upstage Carrie again,
That's
which was kind of funny.
crazy.
But yeah, Debbie Reynolds was in love with a man, and they were best friends with another couple, and it was Elizabeth Taylor and her husband. And then
Which husband?
Elizabeth Taylor, will you pull it up? Elizabeth Taylor's
like
husband,
7.
Denny Reynolds. I don't know the men's names. If you do Debbie Reynolds, Elizabeth Taylor, it's gonna come up. So they were really close friends. They were Reynolds' husband was Eddie Fisher. And then Elizabeth Taylor's husband was Mike Todd. Mike Todd passes away, right? So he passes away, and they take in their dear friend Elizabeth Taylor. They're like, we are here to comfort you. Stay with us, all this stuff. Debbie Reynolds is out working, and then turns out Elizabeth Taylor and Eddie Fisher had an affair together, and Debbie Reynolds finds out, and it's like tragic. Like it was so bad. It was on the tabloids. Reynolds divorced Fisher, of course, and then Elizabeth Taylor quickly married him.
Oh,
Which husband number was it?
This was number 2, I believe, Elizabeth Taylor's second husband. She did also end up getting a divorce from him. But yeah, the two actresses didn't speak for 7 years. Their friendship ending during that period. But
how could you reconcile that friendship?
Yeah, after 7 years, what happened?
They ran into each other, I believe, on a cruise ship.
You can't leave.
Friends like set up a dinner, like they kind of parent trapped them and like
Oh!
tried to, yeah.
Wait, you like that?
What? No, it's just like,
Like drama.
Yeah,
ooh. Wait,
liked
that's
it.
I would be pissed. Like imagine
being forced to
being
is crazy.
forced to talk
like,
to someone that
yeah.
like honestly like hurt your life
That
in
is-
a negative way.
That is an insane thing.
That's
Unless they had
crazy.
expressed like, yeah, maybe one day we'll be friends again. To be like, surprise, you guys have a dinner and you're on a cruise ship where you can't escape each other.
yeah, why were they on the same ship? Did their friends
I mean,
put
it was
them
just
up to
like
that?
it was just like some rich people shit. Like it was like it was just like the cruise that everyone went on. But they ended up like having a conversation on the cruise. I think it was a cruise ship, but they ended up having a conversation, and then they like kind of became friends again, and they ended up starring in a movie together that Carrie Fisher actually wrote.
Whoa.
This was like in 2001.
What's the movie?
These Old Broads. Yeah. Incredible. They remained friends. Like they were just like friends and friendly. They weren't like incredibly close, I would say. But then Elizabeth Taylor, I think she died in 2011, and then Carrie Fisher died in Debbie Reynolds died in 2016. But they were like friends up until then. So that's the trivia I know.
That's insane. Yeah, that's why, I mean, really, Elizabeth Taylor, that song is going to be...
We don't know.
You don't know.
We don't know if it's going to be about that. We also don't know.
We don't know.
Kim Kardashian has been a very vocal fan of Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh.
So we don't know if it's going to go down that route. We're not really sure.
Another one.
No, like the Thank You, Amy off of Tortured Poets Department was like, it's like the way the letters are capitalized. Have you seen that? It's about Kim Kardashian. And I just like...
If you'll pull up the lyrics for Thank You, Amy.
Yeah.
If people don't know, I'm going to give you the debrief real quick, okay?
We could save it for the Patreon.
Are we there?
I mean, it's been an hour.
Should we? Shall we?
Oh.
Okay.
Thank
Look
you.
at how it's capitalized.
Wait, that's so obvious.
No, it's meant to
She
be
loves
obvious.
being obvious.
Yeah,
She wrote Dear John.
Oh my
And then in an
God.
interview, so Dear John's about John Mayer. And then in
Wait, the screen went dark.
it's okay. We'll get there. It'll fix for the Patreon.
Okay.
But in an interview after Red came out, where she has the song Dear John, where she says, I'm shining like fireworks over your sad, empty town. She's referring, so she's come out of it and like fuck John Mayer, essentially. So she writes Dear John. She's in an interview with Ellen DeGeneres, actually. So she used to do all of her album promos with Ellen DeGeneres. And Ellen goes, so people are saying Dear John is about John Mayer. And she goes, that is so presumptuous. Which she's like, I never said who it was about, which is a callback to actually Carly Simon when she wrote You're So Vain. People were going to Carly Simon and they were like, hey, so-and-so is saying it about them. And she's like, that's so vain of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's very funny because Taylor has also talked about You're So Vain being like one of her like OG clouds in my copy. Yes. So she's referenced being a fan of that song since debut. Like when she was like 14, she talked about You're So Vain. And so it's kind of a full circle moment when then she writes a song about a guy and then people ask her and she's like, how presumptuous, how vain. Like it's very funny.
Oh my goodness.
She's very on the nose often, which gives people a very strange perspective because they'll say to me, Cutie, you are obsessed with her relationships. I don't care who she's dating. I like her lore. I know that's incredibly nuanced take.
Mm-hmm.
I consider myself a historian of Taylor Swift. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't care who she dates, but I like the stories and how they're associated with the songs.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So I know
There's
it's kind of
nothing
complicated.
wrong with, being educated and
none of this
aware.
is personal information that she hasn't exposed. These are all interviews that are public and stuff that she has said, like, thank you, Amy, spelling out Kim.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to the Patreon. Leslie, anything you need to shout out to our YouTube audience before we go there?
Taylor Swift, Life of a Showgirl comes out on October
You're promoting her album.
I have nothing to promo.
Wait, do you have
literally nothing to promo.
anything exciting coming up this year or anything you're looking forward to?
Literally, this was my kind of chill year. I've been doing not really much except streaming. Like I've literally just been that. What have I been doing? Potatoing around.
It's okay to potato.
I was literally on the call with the project that I'm doing. And this
When is that coming out?
ways
She
away.
doesn't know.
I don't. Yeah, it's a
No.
ways away. Today's like the start, and I was saying like, oh my god, I'm finally gonna have something to shout out.
Oh.
It's so funny. I said that this morning on the call because I was like, sometimes I go on podcasts and they're like, you got anything to shout out? And I was like, I think I'll be able to shout something out for once. So that.
And it's
in
really cool.
Many a ways away. Don't just forget about it. Just pretend it never happened, and then I'll remind you guys when.
And you'll be like, that's when.
and then you guys will be like, wait, that was like 2 years ago.
No, surely it's not going to take that long.
It might take a while.
It might take a while.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so.
Yeah.
I'm impatient.
Yeah.
If you ever need someone to leak it, let me know.
Oh, I know.
I'm good at that.
I've been leaking
Also,
recently.
I do think that since you guys are doing music, you guys should also do like some cool little lore stuff. So in 50 years when I'm parasocial about you guys, I'm gonna be like, this song is about this, and the reason why this L is capitalized is because it's about Ludwig.
Girl, I've already done that.
She's
there's
I know.
Easter eggs in my last music video for my next song.
Yeah. I do know. Yeah, the one that I was in.
Yeah. Remember,
So-
I was like, so that's for that. That's for this.
Yes,
That's for
there are Easter eggs in the music video. I feel like, has anyone caught on?
No, because I haven't released any songs.
Yeah.
But
when does it come
Please.
out?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Wait, oh my gosh, maybe during the Patreon, you should have Leslie listen to that song that made me sob.
But they can't hear it yet. I
Maybe
guess you
after
can
we're done
do a
filming.
blind reaction.
I could.
Okay.
I listened to her 4 songs, and one of them made me ugly cry. Ugly cry. And we weren't even recording or anything. Like, it genuinely made me so sad.
Oh my god.
We're going to go to the Patreon. Thank you. Check out Fuslie, twitch.tv/Fuslie, YouTube, Fuslie, Instagram, Fuslie.
We're going to ask
having me
Leslie
run
about
a
sex.
Huh?
Oh, you have to tell us your virginity story.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I did that on Fear Ann years ago.
Ew, yuck. Fuck that podcast.
See? Cutie's double dipping again.
Nope.
I think I did that.
All right.
Oh man.